Sean Torres, Rich Bright,
All right, let's see. Got everybody checked in. See if I have all my corners covered here. Looking for all my guys from four-wheel drive. All right, got a couple volunteers out here. I got BP out here. If I can get the rest of my four-wheel guys, please. All right, guys, it's gonna be a live loop start here. Got a few more marshals making their way out. All right, folks. We're going racing. All right, so most of you guys were too close to the start-finish line, so Sean, Alex, and Rich are the only ones on the clock right now. Theo and Craig, you guys will start next time you cross the line. All right, everybody off to a start here. All right, a little bit of a rough opening lap for some of our competitors here. Got Theo and Craig going 18-4. All right, 50 seconds in. Work together, drivers, work together. Careful on the back straight, go wide, go wide.
5 minutes left.
It's not wide. 105 in, 4:55 to go. Right now it's Theo on top of the leaderboard, followed by Craig, Sean, Alex, and Rich. All right, minute 15 down, 4:45 remaining. All right, Craig Williamson now taking over the top spot. Currently working on a 19-lap pace. Got Theo an 18-lapper. Sean working on a 16. Alex and Rich on 14-lap paces. Fast lap so far. Theo Lynn going 18-0. Way to go. Sean going 18-4. Craig 18-4. Rich going 18-2 that time by. Yeah, 150 down, 4:10 to go, drivers. Ooh, Sean Torres laying down a 17-6. Yeah, just past 2 minutes down. Just under 4 minutes remaining. This is race number 1 on track. Craig Williamson that time by 18-0. That puts his pace at 19 flat. Theo's pace at 19-12. Sean going 18-05. Rich 15-03. Alex 15-10. Yeah, 2:30 down, 3:30 remaining. All right, Williamson 19-13. He's about 1.6 ahead of Theo. Theo 1.7 ahead of Sean. Sean a lap up on Rich, and Rich 9 seconds up on Alex. Got 250 down, 3:10 to go, drivers. Fast lap being set at a 17-6 by Sean Torres. Got 17-7 from
3
Theo.
minutes left.
Left side, careful on the left, guys. All right, we got 250 remaining. Craig, Theo, Sean, Rich, Alex, your full running order. Got 2:35 remaining. And we got battle out front now. Craig and Theo less than 1 second apart. A little trouble for Theo there. Still got 2:25 to go. So right now, Craig up by 2 seconds. Got Theo 10 seconds ahead of Sean. Sean 10 seconds ahead of Rich. Rich 7.4 seconds ahead of Alex. Got 2:05 remaining, drivers. Sean Torres going 17.5 that time by.
2 minutes left.
So right now, battle between Theo and Craig. This lap going Theo's direction. Theo now 3.7 ahead of Craig. Craig 6.4 ahead of Sean. Sean 12 ahead of Rich. Rich 3.4 ahead of Alex. And Theo resets fast lap 17.3. Way to be. All right, 1:30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds left. This is race 1. Race 2, be ready to go. All right, Theo Lynn, 19:10 for pace. Got a leader coming up on some traffic here. So race leader driving the yellow car. Second place driving the blue, white, pink. So if you see either of those cars, give them just a little bit of space. They're on good runs right now. Just over a minute to go, drivers.
One minute left.
All right, Theo 19:08, Craig 19:19, Sean 18:08, Rich 17:01, Alex 17:12. Got 50 seconds left, drivers. 5:02 go. All right, 35 seconds remaining. All right, Theo looking pretty solid out front now. 19:05, he's 11 up on Craig. Craig 9 ahead of Sean. Sean 8.4 ahead of Rich. Rich 8.7 ahead of Alex. Got 15 seconds left, drivers. All right, 5 seconds to go. Keep on driving. Do not stop until you hear the computer say your name. Keep on going. Keep driving, drivers.
Alex Dang done. Sean Torres done. Rich Bright done. 10 Quartet done.
All right, one more car, guys. One more car. Uno Mas. Making his way around the bend, and
all drivers are finished. Craig Williamson done.
That'll be a race, guys. Theo Lynn taking that one, going 19:03. Got Craig going 19:21, Sean in 18:10, Rich in 18:17, and Alex 17:07.
The race is completed.
All right, folks, I'm going to need all of you to come on out and turn marshal. Up next is race number 2. That'll be James, John, Joe, Jimmy, Martin, and Josh.
Joe Colicchio. Jimmy Blackwell. John Milio. James Colicchio. Josh Lucio.
All right, gonna need all my drivers from that last group. I need your help.
Martin Arroyo.
Hey, Theo, can I get you on the left side, please? Either Theo or Alex, one of you guys. I need you on the other side. All right, everybody's checked in. This is race number 2 in warm-up. All right, we got our marshals in spots. We are going racing, drivers. Loop is going live. All right, everybody off to a start. We got our opening laps in. Jimmy Blackwell going the fastest opening lap at 16.4. Got John at a 16.9. Got Martin 17.3. Joe going 17.6. Martin responds 17.2 on lap 2. Yeah, 45 seconds in. Careful on the right, guys. Careful on the right. That's getting cleared up here. We got 1 minute down.
5 minutes left.
Right now it's Jimmy on top of the leaderboard driving the orange and green car. On a 22-lap pace, got Joe in the 2 spot, 21.01. John going 21.05. Martin 21.09. Josh 19.15. And James 19.16. Got minute 20 down, drivers. 4:40 to go. Jimmy B out front. Orange and green's your race leader. Second place is going to be, what's Joe driving today? The blue and orange. Which coincidentally, same colors as the third place car of John Melio. Actually, John running an orange car today. It's got that new ride wet paint. 2 minutes in, drivers.
4 minutes left.
Yeah, Jimmy B on a 22.10. John on a 21.11. Martin 21.12. Joe on a 20.07. James 19.06. And Josh 18.01. However, James did just reset fast lap. 15.9. All right, 2:20 in, 3:40 to go, drivers. Got Jimmy 5 seconds up on Martin. Martin 4.5 ahead of Joe. Joe 0.09 ahead of John. John 10 ahead of James. And James 11 up on Josh. All right, 3:20 remains. Yeah, Jimmy 22.10. Martin 21.09. John 20.02. James 19.01. Joe 19.01. And Josh 18.09. Yeah, just over 3 minutes to go, drivers. We're almost halfway through. 3 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
All right, Jimmy now 11 seconds up. So if you see that orange and green ride, just give him some room. All right, I think you're good to go. Whoa, nice line. 3:25 in, 2:35 to go. All right, 2:15 remaining. All right, Jimmy going 16.1 that time by. We're coming up on 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
So Jimmy's pace 22.08. We got Martin 21.13, John 21.14, James at 20.13, Joe at 20.17, and Josh an 18.18. A minute 45 remains, drivers. Jimmy going 16.0. Way to go. All right, Jimmy now. That's a pretty safe lead on Martin. Martin just half a second ahead of John. John 12 ahead of James. James 4.8 ahead of Joe. Yeah, a minute 20 remaining. Just over a minute to go, drivers. I think it might be a dead car. Might be a dead car.
1 minute left.
Cool, we got 55 seconds to go. Battle between John and Martin, the closest one on track there, less than 1 second apart. Got 40 seconds left, drivers. John and Martin now 1/10 apart. The battle is on. "15 seconds to go, drivers." All right, we're under 10 seconds to go. Keep on going. Do not stop until you hear the computer say your name. Keep going, drivers.
James Colicchio done. Jimmy Blackwell done. John Milio done. Martin Arroyo.
All right,
done.
we got one more car.
All drivers are finished.
All right, Jimmy
Joe
taking
Colicchio
over
done.
TQ 21:01. Got John
The race
finishing
is
out
completed.
21:10, Martin 21:16, James 20:04, Joe 20:08, and Josh getting 13. Yes, sir. Do you play guitar?
No.
Oh, okay.
I let Ace.
Oh, okay.
BP.
Does she play guitar? Fender's a well-known
Kevin
guitar
Allen.
company.
Hey, I like music.
Hey, so do I.
Rice cakes.
All right, looking for a few more of my competitors.
Goompa.
Hey, Tony, if you want to jump in the next one.
Cole Wilson.
All right, so we got Joe, James, John. Got Josh. Got Jimmy. I got all the J names. Yeah, I think Martin Arroyo is the only person in that last race whose name didn't start with J. Hey, for tonight, we can call him Jarton. I won't call you that. All right, folks, got everybody here. Go ahead and do one more lap if you wish, because we're going live loop. All right, everybody's being scored. Opening laps, got Brian going 15-1, Brandon 15-3, Brian 15-4, Kevin a 15-7, All right, we got 30 seconds down. We got 45 seconds in. Bryant Mirafuente out front, 15-1 on both of the first two laps. Oh, 18-5 there, however. Let's get moving back to the 2 spot. Kevin Allen now to the front. So
5 minutes left.
we are 1 minute in. Cole Wilson that time by 14-8. Dropping 14 ochos out here. Buck 10 down, 4:50 left. Cole Wilson out front now, 23:01 for pace. Kevin Allen, 23:04. Bryant at 23:05. Brendan, 23:09. Brian going 15-3 that last time by. Got minute 30 down, 4:30 left. All right, we got buck 45 in, 4:15 to go. Wilson now 3/10 up on Mirafuente. Mirafuente 1/10 up on Perea. Perea second and a half ahead of Allen. Allen 3.5 ahead of BG. Got 2 minutes in.
4 minutes left.
Mirafuente 14-6 that time by. Backs it up with, you guessed it, 14-6. He's in the mix. And he's out front right now on a 24-lap pace. Wilson 23 flat. Perea 23:05. Allen 23:11. And BG almost on a 23 himself. BG going 15-0 last time by. 15-0, way to go. All right, BG backing it up with a 15-2, so that puts him on a 23-lapper. All right, 2:40 down, 3:20 remaining. Right now we got Bryant 1.2 ahead of Cole. Cole 4 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 0.9 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.5 up on BG. We got 3 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
Bryant 24:10, Cole 24:12, Kevin 23:09, Brandon 23:10, and BG 23:11. 2:45 remains. This is race number 3 on track. All right, 2:30 remains. Bryant going 14.5 last time by. Yeah, right, 13.5, that'd be pretty fast. We do have 13.5 four-wheel drive tonight. That's going to be race number 5. 2:15 to go, drivers. Also got the Need for Speed Series race coming this Saturday. Saturday. Be starting at 5 p.m. If you guys want to get some Saturday racing
left.
in, that's a good opportunity to do so. We don't do Saturday off-road very often. So if you want to get some action in on a rare Saturday race, come and join us this Saturday. Did I mention the race is on Saturday? A minute 40 to go, drivers. Bryant on a 24:10, Cole 24:13, Brandon 23:05, Kevin 23:09, and Brian 23:13. A minute 25 remains. Bryant, Cole, Brandon, Kevin, Brian, your full running order here. All right, Brian 24:08 in the works. Oh, we got
1
BP
minute
now
left.
to the 2 spot by just 0.8. Battle is going to be between Brandon and Cole. They're both on 23, low 23s. 1.3 the gap at the moment. Now it's down to 0.8. Cole making a charge. All right, 40 seconds to go, drivers. Bryant 2407, Brandon 2303, Cole 2304, Kevin 2309, and Brian 2201. Man, Cole's lines this lap just on the verge, on the edge. He's going for fast laps here when they count. 10 seconds to go. All right, keep going, drivers. 14-8 for Will. Ah, trouble for Wilson there. Oh, man.
BP done. Goomba done. Rice cakes done. Kevin Allen done. All drivers are finished.
All right, drivers, that
Cole
will
Wilson
be a
done.
race. Careful on the left. We got Bryant going 2407, Brandon 2303, Cole 2307, Kevin 2310, and Brian 2204. All right, folks, we are moving into race number 4.
The race is completed.
All right, we got race number 4 coming up. That's Jeff, Patrick, Roger, Eric, and Ryan.
Too Soon Jr. Roger Serafin. Eric Basiudin. Ryan R. Randall. Patrick Brill.
All right, I'm going to need my turn marshals. Drivers from the previous group.
El Tigre.
All right, folks. Be nice if we volunteer on the left, but anybody out there able to volunteer for the left-hand side? It's an easy corner. All right, thank you, James. All right, folks, we are going racing here. Going live loop. All right, so fastest opening lap goes to Roger at 16.7. A little bit of a freight train working its way around the right side of the track. All right, fast lap being reset by Jeff, going 15.8. All right, folks, 45 seconds in. 2 laps in the books. These guys working on 3. And Vasutin taking fast lap, 15.7.
5 minutes left.
All right, 110 down, 450 left. Roger on top of the leaderboard. 23 lap pace in the works. Oh, a little help on the right. Careful on the right. And careful in front of the driver's stand, guys. That's clear, that's clear. Got a minute 30 in, 4:30 to go. Right now, Roger, 23.13 in the works. Got Jeff 2204, Eric 2205, Patrick at 20 flat, Tony 2004, and Ryan 1810. All right, we are approaching 2 minutes down. Looks like
4
Vasutin
minutes
resetting
left.
fast lap once again at a 15.6. We got 205 down. Rogers pace presently at 2204. Got Jeff also 2204. Eric right there with him, 2205. Got Patrick on 2110, Tony 2112, and Ryan 1903. Got 3:35 remaining. All right, Roger going 15.4, but he's looking for more. Roger's pace right now, 22 flat. He finds himself on the top of the leaderboard. 3:15 remains. So Roger and Jeff now both on 23.14s. Got Eric at 22.02, Patrick 21.06, Tony 21.10, and Ryan 20.16. Got 3 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
Roger 15.3 that time by. All right, 3:20 down, 2:40 to go. So Roger just 9/10 ahead of Jeff right now. Jeff about 5 ahead of Eric. Eric 6.2 ahead of Patrick. Patrick 2.4 ahead of Tony. Tony 13 up on Ryan. Got 2:20 remaining, drivers. Careful getting onto the straight. That's clear. Careful right in the middle in the jelly roll. All right, that is clear. We got just over 2 minutes remaining here. Roger holding it down out front.
2 minutes left.
Roger 23.09, Jeff at 22.04, Eric 22.09, Patrick 22.17, Tony 21.02, Ryan 20.13. Minute 45 remains. This is race number 4 on track. We're going 4-wheeling up next. A minute 30 remains, drivers, 90 seconds left. Minute 20 to go. Minute 15 remaining. All right, folks, just over a minute.
1 minute left.
Roger 23.07, Jeff 22.02, Eric 22.06, Tony 22.14, Patrick 21.02, and Ryan 20.06. $45 seconds left. $35 seconds remain. Roger, Jeff, Eric, Tony, Patrick, Ryan, the full order here. 25 to go. Got 4-wheel up next. "15 seconds, drivers. Keep on going. Do not stop until you hear the computer say your name.
Too Soon Jr. done. Patrick Brill done. Eric Vasiodine done. Roger Seraphin done. Ryan R. Randall done.
All right, one more. Uno Mas. And he just took a tumble.
All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race,
LT Gray
guys.
done.
Roger taking the W, 23.05. Jeff going 22 flat. Eric 22.05. Tony 22.12. Patrick 21.02. and Ryan 20.07.
The race is completed.
All right, we got four-wheel drive coming up next.
Jovi Levin. BP. Goompa.
All right, we got some BLS playing. Anyone else out there a Black Label Society fan? All right. Yeah, Wilson getting the wheels attached there, it looks like. All right, we got everybody up. Give Cole a lap or two.
Cole Wilson.
One more? Hold on a minute. All right, so these guys out here doing a little nationals prep. Getting ready for four-wheel drive. We got the nationals coming up this month. That's going to be Iowa Island Speedway. Yep. It's a nice-looking track. I wish I could make it. Have fun, guys. I'm still hoping that maybe we'll have a West Coast National next year, but we'll see what happens. It's probably going to be you, Tony.
El Tigre.
All right, guys. We're going to get this show on the road here. Give Tony one more lap, and we will get things started here in just a few moments. All right, Bryant 15.5, Cole going 14.6, Jovia 15.2, Brandon 15.5, 25 seconds in. All right. All right, Wilson and Levin both going 14.4 that time around. Amir Fuente 15.5, Perea 15.8. Yeah, 45 seconds in. All right, we got Cole Wilson. Now Jovi Levin now up front. 14.2 that time by. Will we see a 13.9?
4 minutes left.
Check minimum lap time. Okay, we're good. All right, so Jovi Levin on a 21.09. We got Cole Wilson, 21.14. Bryant on a 20.04. Brandon a 19.01. And Tony's still getting warmed up here. Sometimes it takes him a minute or two. Minute 25 down, 3:35 to go. Yeah, I can't blame Wilson for being a late starter. It takes me about 2 hours to actually wake up in the morning. A minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Hey, there we go, Tony. 15-5, looking alive. We got a minute 50 down, 3:10 to go. We got Jovi 21:09 in the works. Bryant 21:14. Cole at 21:14 as well. Brandon 20:13. Tony 17. We got 2:10 down, 2:50 remaining. Jovi's fast lap now 14:1, same as Cole. Got Bryant to 14:4, Brandon 15:1, Tony 15:3. Way to be. All right, 2:25 in, 2:35 remains. Four-wheel drive in motion. $2:35 in, 2:25 to go. All right, Jovi now 6 seconds up on Bryant. Bryant 1/10 ahead of Cole. Cole 4 seconds ahead of Brandon. Brandon, he's ahead
2
of
minutes
Tony.
left.
Minute 50 to go, drivers. All right, 11, 21:06. Mirafuente 20:03. Wilson 20:03. BP 2013. And Tony going 17:03. Yeah, minute 40 left, drivers. Jovi 21:06, Bryant 20 flat, Cole 20:08, Brandon 19:03, Tony on 18. Bryant just hitting his fastest lap, going 14 deuce. Minute 10 remaining. Whoa.
1 minute left.
All right, Jovi 4.6 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 5.4 ahead of Cole. Cole 8 ahead of Brandon. We got 50 seconds left. $40 seconds remaining, drivers. Jovi, 4.6 ahead of Bryant. Bryant, 7.8 ahead of Cole. Cole, 7.2 ahead of Brandon. 25 seconds remain. Keep on going until you hear the computer.
BP done. Jovi Levin done. Cole Wilson done. Goompa done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race.
LT
Jovi going
Gray done.
21:07. Bryant going 21:15. Cole 20:10. Brandon 19 flat. Tony 18:11.
The race is completed.
All right, folks. We're going to take a few minutes, and we'll get right back into round number 2. What's up? All right, guys, it's about that time. We're going to start getting race number 1 on track. That'll be Theo, Craig, Sean, Rich, and Alex.
Ten Quartet.
All right, folks, race number 1.
Craig Williamson. Rich Bright.
All right, if I can get all my guys from 4-wheel drive buggy to come on out and turn marshal, please. This is race number 1. Looking for a few more cars to check in.
Sean Torres. Alex Dang.
Careful on turn 1, careful on the left. All right, everybody's checked in. All right, folks, we are going racing. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Rich Bright at 19.1. Got Craig 18.8, Sean 19.0, Theo 19.4, Alex 23. 35 seconds in. All right, with 2 laps in the books, we got Sean Torres out front on a 20-lap pace. Got Craig 20 laps as well. Theo on the 19, Rich on 18.
5 minutes left.
1 minute in. Fast laps so far going to be Theo at a 17.4. Minute 15 down, 4:45 remains. And it's going to be Theo taking a turn at the top of the leaderboard. 20.07 is his pace. Oh, Sean also 20.07. Craig going 20.12. Rich at 19.12. And Alex on a 16. Yeah, minute 30 down, drivers. All right. So we've got Theo going 17.4 for a fast lap. Craig 17.6. Sean 17.8. Rich also 17.8. Alex out of 20. Yeah, minute 50 down, 4:10. No, less than that. We're coming up on 4 to go.
4 minutes left.
All right, Theo Lynn, 20.06. Craig, 20.08. Rich, 18.05. Sean, 18.13. Got 3:50 remaining here. And a battle out front. Theo and Craig just half a second apart. Got Craig 11 up on Rich. Rich 4 ahead of Sean. Sean 16 ahead of Alex. 2:25 down, 3:35 remaining. All right, 2:45 down, 3:15 remaining. This time by Theo, up by 0.2 of a second ahead of Craig. That is the battle to watch right there. So we got Theo running
3
yellow
minutes
buggy,
left.
Craig running blue, white, and pink. Got leaders coming up on Alex there. All right, this time by, differential between those two cars, just half a second. 3:20 down, drivers, 2:40 to go. All right, 2:30 remains. So Theo holding down a 1 second lead at this junction of the race. All right, Craig now taking a turn at the top of the leaderboard. Right now, Craig's
2 minutes
pace,
left.
20:10. Got Theo 19 flat. Rich is 17:13. Alex is 16:07. Minute 50 remains here. Craig currently 5 seconds ahead of Theo. Theo a lap up on Rich. Rich about 10 ahead of Alex. All right, 4:30 down, 1:30 to go, drivers. Got Craig 20:09, Theo 20:16, Rich 17:14, Alex 16:04. All right, drivers, we got just over a minute to go.
One minute left.
A minute to go, drivers. And Theo now back to the top. Well, for a moment. Right now, Craig 3.5 seconds ahead of Theo. 40 seconds remain, drivers. All right, Alex, got your leader coming up there. Just give him a little room. 25 seconds to go. $15 seconds left. Five seconds remain, drivers. Keep on going. Do not stop. All right, so you got Theo 1.6 ahead of Craig. Got
Rich
finished
Bright
clean
done.
here.
Alex Dang done. Craig Williamson done.
All right,
drivers
that'll be
are
a race,
finished.
guys. Theo
10 car
going
10 done.
2014. Craig going to 2015. Rich going 17 flat. Alex going 16:08. And Sean getting 7 in the books. All right, folks, so we need
The race is
all my
completed.
drivers from that race to come on out and turn marshal, please. Up next is race 2. That bad?
Joe Colicchio. John Milio. Jimmy Blackwell. James Colicchio.
All right, we need a little help up front. Got 2 down. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Right in front of the driver's stand, the double. Be careful. Got 2 down.
Josh Lucio. Martin Arroyo.
All right, got to check in from everybody. All right, folks. We are about ready to go racing. All right, we got Martin 17.5, Josh 17.6, Joe 18.0, James the 20 flat, Jimmy going 16.8, and John a 17.2. Well, fastest opening lap going to Jimmy. All right, lap 2, Jimmy going 16.5. That puts his pace at a 22.08. Got John currently on 21.01, Martin 21.08, Josh 21.09, James at 20.01, and Joe 20.07.
5 minutes left.
Just 1 minute down. Fast lap so far going to be Jimmy at a 16.5. Got James at 16.7, John a 17.0, Martin 17.5, Josh 17.5, and Joe going 18.0. And Jimmy bringing it down to a 16.2 that time around. 22.04 now his pace. So leader is driving the orange and green car. Second place can be the all orange. All right, a minute 35 down, 4:25 remaining. And it's gonna be John Milio to the front now. Oh, John on a 22 lapper, driving the all orange ride. We got battle for the 3 spot. Martin, Jimmy, Joe, James, and Josh all within striking distance.
4 minutes left.
All right, just 2 minutes in. Got John on 22.15, Martin 21.06, Jimmy 21.07, Joe 21.17, James 20.11, and Josh 19.11. Right now your car's on the move. Looks like John on pace to potentially gain 2 spots. Same with Joe, if their pace maintains. Looks like Josh looking to pick up 3 spots potentially if this pace holds. Oh, careful on the back straight. Go wide, go wide. That is clear. 2:35 in, 3:25 left. Careful on the left. And that is clear. 2:45 down, 3:15 remains. Jimmy back to the front, 22.17. John 21.02, Martin 21.14, James on a 20 flat, Joe 20.09, and Josh 20.17. 3 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
So Jimmy currently 1.4 ahead of John, John 4.9 ahead of Martin, Martin 5.6 ahead of James, James 1 second ahead of Joe, and Joe 4 seconds ahead of Josh. 3:15 in, 2:45 to go. Careful on the back straight, guys. Careful entering the back straight. That's getting cleared up. Got Jimmy going 16.0 that time by. Martin going 16.7. 3:35 in and 2:25 to go. Jimmy right now 22.13, Martin 21.11, John 21.13, Joe 20.07, James 20.08, and Josh 19.02.
Two minutes left.
All right, a minute 50 to go. All right, minute 25 remaining. Jimmy on a 22.16. Got Martin 21.09, John 21.10, James at 20.05, Joe 20.12, and Josh 19.04.
One minute left.
All right, Jimmy holding down a pretty solid lead at this junction of the race. 8 seconds up on Martin. Martin, though, battling with John. They're just tenths of a second apart. Careful on the back straight, guys. Careful on the back straight. Got 35 seconds remaining. Twenty seconds left. And it looks like Martin and John now 2 seconds apart. Going Martin's direction. We got 10 seconds left, drivers. And time has expired. Keep going, drivers. Keep going. Do not stop. Whoa, stuck the landing.
Jimmy Blackwell done. Martin Arroyo done. Josh Lucio done. Joe Colicchio done. James Colicchio done.
One more car.
All drivers are finished.
All right, so it's going to be Jimmy
John
going
Millio
21 flat. Got Martin at 21.08. John also 21.08. James at 21.16. Joe at 20.10. And Josh at 19.08. What's that?
The race is completed.
A Frosty. Yo, Vanilla. Thank you, BP.
Cole Wilson.
All right, this is race number 3
Kevin Allen.
in warm-up.
Rice cakes. Goompa. BP.
All right, folks. Got all of our marshals. Getting ready to get this race underway. All right, we're going live loop. All right, 25 seconds in. Fastest opening lap goes to Brandon Perea, 15-1. A little tough luck here on lap 2. 35 seconds in. Mir Fuente going 14-8. Cal Wilson at 15-2. BP 15-1. BG at 15-5. Kevin at 15-8. 50 seconds down. All right, Cole Wilson that time by 14-7.
5 minutes left.
So we got Cole 3/10 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 1 second ahead of Brian. Brian 2.3 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 0.7 ahead of Kevin. Buck 15 down and 4:45 remaining. Minute 30 down, 4:30 remaining. Bryant on at 24:03, Cole 24:07, Brian 24:14, Kevin 23:13, Brandon on 22 at the moment, but that number will improve. Got Buck 45 down, 4:15 remaining. All right, drivers, 2 minutes down.
4 minutes left.
Bryant now 2.3 ahead of Cole, Cole 4 ahead of Brian, Brian 0.4 ahead of Kevin, and Kevin 1.4 ahead of Brandon. Got 2:15 down, 3:45 remains. And right now your improvers, Cole on a pace to improve to the second spot overall. Got Brian on a pace to improve into the top 5. 2:30 down, drivers, 2:30 to go. Bryant 24 flat, going 14-7 that time by. Got Cole 24-10, Brian at 23:09, Kevin 23:09, BP 22:04. Careful on the straight. All right, we got 3:10 remaining. Okay, we're halfway home, 3 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
So round 1 TQ at 24:07 right now. Bryant looking a little slow down the back straight there. Oh, Bryant might be pulling it in here. So that is going to leave Cole out front. Cole right now on a 24-13. Got Brian 23:07, Kevin 23:07, and Brandon 23:14. Looks like Cole just got a little bit of a do-over there. 2:10 remaining, drivers. That does bring Cole's pace back to a 23:03. Got Brian 23:07, Kevin 23:07,
2 minutes
BP
left.
23:12. Just under 2 minutes remain here. Minute 45 remains. Cole going 14-7 last time around. Kevin at 15-2. Yeah, BG going 15-4 that time. BP going 15 flat. How about that? 1:30 remains, drivers, 90 seconds left. Oh, a little collision there. 75 seconds remain. Cole 23 flat is the pace. Got Brian 23:07, Kevin 23:08, and Brandon 23:10. Oh,
1 minute
BG
left.
on his lid. $55 seconds remain, drivers. So Cole 24:14 now. Kevin 23:08. Brian now 23:10, and Brandon also 23:10. 30 seconds remain, drivers. "15 seconds to go. Battle's on for the 2 spot. Kevin 0.7 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 0.7 ahead of Brian. 5 seconds left. Keep on going. All right, when you cross the line.
BP done. Kevin Allen done. Rice cakes done. All drivers are finished.
And Cole finishing with
Cole
his
Wilson
fastest
done.
lap there, 14.6. So Cole going 14.10. That moves him up to 2 on the leaderboard. Got Kevin going 23.07, Brandon 23.07, BG 23.08. So looks like Brian moving into the top 6.
The race is completed.
All right, up next is race number 4. That's going to be Roger, Jeff, Eric, Tony, Patrick, Ryan. Thanks for coming out, Sean.
Roger Seraphin. Too soon Jr. Eric Basiodine. Patrick Brill. Ryan R. Randall.
Tony, you going to make this one? All right, if I can get all my drivers from that last group to turn marshal, please.
Kevin, that was weird because for a long time we were like on the same page.
All right, we got marshals starting to make their way to the track, and we got our final driver on the driver's stand.
El Tigre.
All right, folks, we're going to get this party started. All right, we're 25 seconds down, 5:35 to go. Got Jeff Miranda fastest opening lap at 16.4, but Roger responds at 15.7 on lap 2. Jeff responds to that with a 15.8. Patrick going 16.1. 45 seconds in the books. Everybody has completed lap 2. Running order right now: Jeff, Eric, Patrick, Roger, Tony, Ryan.
5
Fastest
minutes
lap
left.
so far, 15.5 from Tony Wilson. Minute 15 down, 4:45 left. Tony Wilson going 15.2. Yes, it's true. Got El Tigre on top of the leaderboard right now. 23.11 for pace. Got Jeff 23.16, Patrick at 22.05, Roger 22.06, Eric 21.03, and Ryan 20.01. All right, we got Tony working his way through some traffic here. He's on at 23.10 right now. That's going to be blue and yellow. A little off trajectory there. 2 minutes down, 4 minutes left. And the leaderboard looking like Roger out front, 22 flat. Tony on a 22.02. Jeff 22.05. Patrick 21.02. Eric 21.07. Ryan at 20.05. Yeah, 2:20 down, 3:40 to go. At this junction of the race, we got Roger 0.2 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.4 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 5 seconds up on Patrick. Patrick 0.3 ahead of Eric. And Eric about 9 seconds up on Ryan. 2:40 down and 3:20 left. And Roger now in the 23 lap territory. 23:12 now the pace. Jeff almost there, 22 flat. Tony 22.08. Eric 22.13. Patrick 22.15. Ryan 20.05. 3 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
Roger 15.6 that time by at the stripe. Jeff going 15.4. Tony holding down fast lap at a 15.2. Got Eric going 15.6. Patrick 16.1. Ryan 16.5. Wow, Roger a 14.9 that time by. 14.9 doing just fine. 23.08 is your race leader's pace. Got 3:35 down, 2:25 remaining. .345 in, 2:15 to go. Roger, Tony, Jeff, Eric, Patrick, Ryan, your full running order. Four minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Roger 23.07, Tony 22.02, Jeff 22.04, Eric 22.07, Patrick 22.14, Ryan 20.10. Minute 30 remaining, 90 seconds left. Roger continues to hold on to that one spot, 23.06 in the works. Got Tony 22 flat, Jeff 22.02, Eric 22.05, Patrick 22.14, Ryan 20.09. 75 seconds to go, drivers. All right, drivers.
1 minute left.
Roger now 7 seconds up on Tony. Tony 1.6 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 2.9 ahead of Eric. Eric 7 ahead of Patrick. Your movers right now. Looks like Tony Wilson on pace to pick up 2 spots. Patrick on pace to pick up 1 spot. Yeah, 35 seconds remaining. .25 seconds remaining, drivers. Roger 23.07. Got Jeff at 23.15. Tony 22 flat, Eric 22.04, Patrick 22.13, and Ryan 20.08. All right, time is running thin. Keep on going until you hear the computer say your name.
LT Gray done. Roger Seraphin done. Patrick Brill done. Ryan R. Randall done. Eric Vasiodine done.
All right, drivers,
All
that will
drivers
be
are finished.
a race.
Too soon
Roger
Junior
taking
done.
that one 23.11, Jeff at 23.14, Tony 22.01, Eric 22.03, Patrick 22.12, and Ryan 20.06.
The race is completed.
Okay, folks, moving into race number 5. This is four-wheel drive.
Jovi Levin.
All right, looking for a few more drivers.
Cole Wilson. Goompa. BP. El Tigre.
All right, we got everybody checked in and doing laps. All right, let's get this party started, guys. Okay, everybody's on the clock here. This is 13.5 four-wheel drive. Got Jovi 14.5, Bryant 15.2, Brandon 15.1, Tony 16.4, and Cole 14.7. All right, 35 seconds in. 2 laps in for everybody. You got Cole Wilson to the top of the leaderboard, 14.2 that time around. 50 seconds down. Wilson down the back straight. His pace right now, 21.06. That is 1 second up on TQ.
4 minutes left.
Still early. Cole, Jovi, Bryant, Brandon, Tony, your full running order. Wilson 2.8 ahead of 11. 11.8 ahead of Mirafuente. Mirafuente 1 second ahead of Perea. And Perea 2 seconds ahead of Wilson. Minute 25 down, 3:35 left. Cole 21.04 at the moment. Jovi 20.02. Bryant 20.07. Brandon 20.13. Tony on the 19. Whoa, Bryant going 14.3 there. Minute 40 down, 3:20 left. Cole 21.05 is the pace. TQ currently being set 21.07 by Mr. Levin. Jovi that time around going 14.1.
3 minutes left.
Backing it up to 14.0. We're getting closer to the 13s here. 2:05 down. Race leader. Well, actually, it's a battle for the lead right now. Got Cole Wilson holding it down at the moment, driving the blue, pink, and white. We got Jovi Levin driving the orange ride. Brian driving the blue ride. BP running yellow and blue. And Wilson running the same colors in a much different fashion. 235 down, 225 remains. Wilson 1.3 ahead of Levin, Levin 6 ahead of Mirafonte. Bryant 2.8 ahead of Brandon, and Brandon 3.3 ahead of Tony. Yeah, 2:10 remaining now. Cole going 14-1 that time around.
Two minutes left.
All right, Cole 21:04, Jovi 21:07, Bryant 20:03, Brandon 20:11, Tony 19:10. Yeah, a minute 45 remaining here. Wilson 21:04 in the works. He's 1 second up on Jovi, who's on a 21:06. Yeah, a minute 30 remaining here, drivers. 90 seconds to go. Minute 20 remains. Wilson 9/10 up on Levin. Levin 7.9 ahead of Mirafonte. Mirafonte 5.9 up on Perea. And Perea 9 ahead of Wilson. Gap between your leaders now down to 0.2 of a second. 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
So Cole 21:04.6, Jovi 21:05 flat, Bryant 20:02, Brandon 20:10, Tony 19:07. 45 seconds remain. Gap is getting slimmer. 0.037 second. Gap between our top two now up to 0.1. Still a very slim margin between these two vehicles. 25 seconds remain. TQ hangs in the balance here. 20 seconds left. And a little bit of a long lap there for Wilson. That is going to put Levin on top of the leaderboard. And Levin's pace now, 21:03.
Jovi Levin done. Goomba done. LT Gray done.
2 more.
BP done. All drivers are
That'll
finished.
be a race, guys. Jovi going
Cole Wilson
21:03. Cole 21:09. Brandon 20:10. Tony 19:04. And Brian getting 19 laps. Brian, did you miss a lap? Okay. Okay.
The race is completed.
All right, folks, get the main set up here. Looking at about an 8:15 start time. All right, folks, our main events are as follows. Our C main event tonight in two-wheel will be Ryan, Joe, Theo, Craig, Josh, Rich, and Alex. B main tonight will consist of Tony, Eric, Patrick, Jimmy, Martin, John, and James. And your A main will be Bryant, Cole, Brandon, Roger, Kevin, Brian, and Jeff. We'll be taking one bump up from each lower main. All right, we'll get started about 8:15, 8:20 in that time frame. All right. Our C main event is our first race up. That'll be Ryan, Joe, Theo, Craig, Josh, Rich, and Al. Turn marshals will be four-wheel drive.
Joe Colicchio. Ten car Ted. Rich Bride. Craig Williamson. Ryan R. Randall. Alex Dang.
All right,
Josh
I'm going to
Lucio.
need some turn marshals. This is our C main event in warm-up. All right, I got a couple marshals out here, but I need at least a couple more, please. Guys, I'm going to need four-wheel drive. I'm going to need your help. Careful on the back straight, back straight, back straight. You can't park there, mate. All right, maybe if I can get one more on the left side, please. And maybe one more in this left corner, or right corner, rather. Thank you, BG. I just need one more on the left side, over on the West Coast. Use one more marshal on the West Coast. Can I get a turn marshal, please? I just need one more on the left, and we'll be good to go. Thank you, Kev.
You got Mirna Fuentes. Pump the brakes, kid.
All right, lineup for this one's going to be Ryan on the 1, Joe on the 2, Theo 3, Craig 4, Josh 5, Rich 6, and Alex 7. Get Alex on the 8. Actually, a 7, and Rich on the 6. Rich, if you want to pull ahead. There we go. All right, grid is good. Driver's ready. We're going racing. Less than 5. All right, they make their way down the back straight. Ryan Randall, half a second up on Joe. Got Joe a second and a half up on Craig and Theo. The battle for the 3 spot. Be taking one bump up from this race to the B main event. All right, we're 30 seconds in. Ryan R. Randall out front. Driving the pink and white with the blue trim. Got Joe Colicchio right there with him within 1 second. And we got battle for a 3 spot, Craig versus Theo. Very close on pace here. 55 seconds in. A little help on the right. Thank you, BG.
5 minutes left.
Go, Josh, go. Got minute 10 down, 4:50 to go. All right, 125 in, 4:35 to go. All right, now it's Joe Colicchio out front, driving the blue and orange ride. Oh, a little off trajectory. So was Ryan at the same time. Let's go out our third place battle to inch closer to the lead battle. $1:45 in, 4:15 to go. Right now, Colicchio versus Randall out front. Then we got Williamson versus Lynn. Randall back to the top spot, threading the needle there. 2 minutes in.
4 minutes left.
Battle for the lead makes its way through the left side of the course. $2:10 down, 3:50 to go. That third place battle still going strong. Craig versus Theo. They'll be coming up on Alex here in just a moment. 2:25 down, 3:35 left. Oh, a little help in the corner. $3:25 remaining. Oh, careful on the right, guys, at the step off. Oh, a little help at the step off. 2:45 down, 3:15 to go. Right now it's Randall out front. This time around, split time between himself and Joe is 4.6.
3 minutes left.
We got Theo crossing the line, 4.6 back of Joe. Craig falling back a bit, having some pretty bad luck there a couple laps ago. Craig now about 10 back of Theo. Got 3:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Race leader making his way around the right side of the course. That's pink and white with the blue trim. Colicchio in the 2 spot, blue and orange. Theo holding down the 3, driving the school bus yellow. All right, 3:40 down, 2:20 to go. All right, 2:15 to go. Ryan, Joe, Theo, followed by Craig, Josh, Alex, Rich, your full running order. Got Ryan 6 seconds up on Joe. Joe 4.5 up on Theo. Theo 15 ahead of Craig. Craig 12 ahead of Josh. Josh 17 seconds ahead of Alex. Alex 5.7 ahead of Rich. Got a minute 50 to go here. $1.50 remains. Oh, Josh almost pulling off the hidden wall ride. Oh, back straight, back straight. Put him on the inside, put him on the inside. Thank you, thank you. 4:25 down, 1:35 to go. Careful at the jump up front. Right in front of the stand, that is clear. Got a minute 20 remaining, drivers. Careful in the middle, guys, in the jelly roll. How's our race leader going for a bobble? I'll close the gap between himself and Joe. Just over a minute, guys. 5 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Winner of this one goes to our B main event. This is the race to keep on racing. Right now, Ryan Randall 1.9 ahead of Joe Colicchio. Joe has about 4 seconds back to Theo. 40 seconds remain, drivers. 35 seconds left. 30 to go. And Theo with a little bobble there. 20 seconds remain, drivers. 10 seconds. And time has expired. When you cross the line,
Alex
you will
Dang
be done.
10 Quartet done. Rich Bright done. Craig Williamson done. Ryan R. Randall done. Josh Lucio done. All drivers are finished.
That'll be a race, guys.
Joe
So,
Colicchio
moving
done.
on to our B-main event will be Ryan Randall. Podium for this race will be Joe, Theo, and Craig. Joe, Theo, and Craig, please grab your cars and head to the podium for a quick picture. Up next is our B-main event.
The race is completed.
All right, we're moving into the B-main. That'll be Tony, Eric, Patrick, Jimmy,
Jimmy
Martin,
Blackwell.
John, James,
Eric
Ryan,
Vasiodine. John Milio. Patrick Brill.
All right, winner of this one makes it to the A final.
James Colicchio.
All right, this one's Tony, Eric, Patrick, Jimmy, Martin, John, James, and Ryan.
Martin Arroyo. Ryan R. Randall.
Tony, you gonna make this one? All right, we got everybody on the stand. Starting order will be Tony 1, Eric 2, Patrick 3, Jimmy 4, Martin 5, John 6, James 7, and Ryan 8.
El Tigre.
You know, Tony, if I would have done that, I would have broke my car the first corner. With my luck, geez. It could be raining candy and I'd get hit with a broccoli. All right, guys. Grid is good. We're going racing in less than 5. Careful in the middle, guys. Careful in the middle. So Tony Wilson having a good start there. Meanwhile, Vasutin trying to hold off the Hornets' nest here. Got 30 seconds down. 5:30 to go. Wilson going 15-9. Vasutin with 16-2. Starting to pull ahead of those two orange cars. Oh, now we're starting to get a 2-car lead breakaway. 45 down, 5:15 left. Careful on the left side of the course. Careful at the step off, careful at the step off. That is clear.
5 minutes left.
All right, we got Tony Wilson 2 seconds up on Eric. Yeah, Eric, this time around, 2.9 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy is 1.8 ahead of John. John, 1.5 ahead of Martin. Martin, 3.5 ahead of Patrick. Patrick, 0.3 ahead of Ryan. And Ryan about 5 up on James. Yeah, 130 down, drivers. 4:30 to go. Tony Wilson out front, 3.2 seconds up on Eric. Eric, 2.9 up on Jimmy. Yeah, $140 down. Race leader starting to make his way closer to traffic. Well, race leader driving the blue and yellow ride. That's a neon highlighter yellow. Got your race, second place in the race here. Running the same colors you see on the side of the building. Blue, green, fluorescent red, and gray.
4 minutes left.
All right, we're just past 2 minutes down. Tony, Eric, Jimmy, followed by John, Martin, Patrick, James, and Ryan. All right, we've got 3:35 remaining here. Fast lap, both Wilson and Vasutin going 15.7. Only 2 cars in the 15s at this stage of the race. Got Jimmy going 16.3, John 16.3, Martin 16.9, Patrick is 16.1, James going 16.0, and Ryan 16.3. Oh, we got second place coming up on Patrick and Martin next. Careful up front, guys, careful up front. That is cleared. 3 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
So Wilson now 6.8 ahead of second place. Careful with the rollers, guys. 3:15 down, 2:45 left. Tony going 15.5 that time around. Hot lap. Oh, careful on the back straight, guys. Careful on the back straight. Careful on the back straight. Careful on the back straight. That is clear. Got 2:20 left in this race, guys. Tony, Eric, Jimmy, John, Patrick, James, Martin, and Ryan. Oh, Tony now about 10 seconds up. We got Eric 2.5 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 6.7 ahead of John. John just 0.8 up on Patrick. Patrick
minutes
about
left.
4.5 ahead of James. James 7 up on Martin. And Martin about 6 seconds ahead of Ryan. Careful on the back straight. That is clear. 1:45 remains. Tony 23.12 in the works. Eric 20, well, I guess pace is irrelevant. Back straight, go wide, back straight, go wide. Careful on the right, guys, careful on the right. We got Marshall down. You okay, Craig? Okay. 1:20 to go, drivers. So we got minute 10 to go now. Tony still has a commanding lead here. Whoa, somebody flipping off the course.
1 minute
First
left.
home run. Oh, need a little help at the step off. Hey, Theo, you should be on the other side of that wall. That way, when that happens, you're able to actually help out. You got to be useful. 45 seconds to go. Tony holding it down out front. Yeah, Eric 6 seconds up on Jimmy. Jimmy 5.5 up on John. John 2.5 up on Patrick. Closest battle actually going to be for the 7th spot. That's Martin versus Ryan. Ten seconds left. Oh, a little help on the...
Patrick Brill done. John Milio done. LT Gray done. Eric Vasiodine done. Ryan R. Randall done. Jimmy Blackwell done.
All right, that
James
will be
Colicchio
a
done.
race.
All drivers
Tony
are
Wilson
finished.
taking down the W
Martin
here,
Arroyo done.
making his way to the A main event. That means Tony's going to contest 3 races in a row.
The race is completed.
All right, guys, podium for that one going to be Eric, Jimmy, and Patrick.
Kevin Allen. Roger Seraphin. Cole Wilson. Rice Cakes. Too Soon Jr. Goompa. BP.
Careful on the back straight, guys, near the beginning. Uh-oh. Well, let's see if Cole can still make it here. Give him a moment. In the meantime, I am looking for turn marshals. Turn marshals will be my drivers from the B main event. Get all my guys from the B main. All right, starting lineup. Let's see. All right, it's looking like Cole might make this one. In the meantime, grid, we got Bryant on the 1. Cole will be on the 2. Brandon will be on the 3. Roger on the 4. Kevin 5. Brian 6. Jeff 7. And if Tony makes it, he'll line up on the 8. All right, folks, if you are free this Saturday night, I'll be here and we'll be racing. It's the Need for Speed Series Race 3 coming up Saturday night. So if you guys aren't doing anything Saturday, come and join us, have some fun. Probably be a nice mellow night. So yeah, come on out and join us, have some fun. Yeah, what do we got coming up? We got the Region 12 Off-Road Championship coming up. That'll be August 24th. That will be a good one. You don't want to miss it. Region 12 Carpet Off-Road Championships. Got an on-road race coming up later this month as well. That should be a good one. Oh, we've had a pretty good summer of on-road racing. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's definitely worth checking out. Come by on a Sunday, check it out. On-road's definitely a different discipline, different skill set. But it's a lot of fun. Oh, what else we got coming up? All right, so yeah, Tony's changing his diff. He's almost done with his shocks. Or Eric. Change Lex Tyler's name to Tony Wilson. So Tony's name in the computer used to be Hold On a Minute.
LT Gray.
It's now LT Gray. All right, Tony, you're on the Ocho. All right, folks. This is our grid. We're ready to go. Tony's getting punted in less than 5. He said ship with a P. Oh, a little melee here mid-pack. That's going to be Cole Wilson out front being trailed by Brandon Perea. Got Kevin Allen trying to hold off Roger. A little mix-up there. Oh, and all hell breaking loose here. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Meanwhile, out front, we got BP just ahead of BG. Got Roger holding down the 3 spot, followed by Cole, Bryant, Tony, Kevin. 45 seconds down. BP out front, BG in the 2. They're separated by, well, at the line, they're separated by just 1/10. Trouble for Roger there.
5 minutes left.
That's going to move Roger back several spots. So close here in the early going. All right, that magenta, gray, and white car is your race leader, being trailed by Brian Gross. They're making their way around the right side of the course over that final double. Down the back straight. BP keeping it ahead. Yamir Fuente getting larger in the rearview mirror. 130 down, 430 left. Down the back straight they go. 1, 2, and 3. Got 4th place just 1 second back. Our lead battle in front of the driver's stand, making their way uptown, going downtown. Over that final double and down the back straight once again. Our lead pack making its way over the rollers. Right now, that's Brandon,
4
Bryant,
minutes
Bryant,
left.
and Cole. Yeah, second pack here. That's going to be Tony, Kevin, and Jeff. We got Roger trying to catch up to that second pack here. But we still have a long race ahead. 3:45 remaining. Keep it smooth. Keep it smooth. 2:25 down, 3:35 left. All right, 2:40 down, 3:20 left. Brandon, 1/10 ahead of Bryant, trying to hold him off. Mira Fuente all over that back wing. We got 2:50 down, 3:10 to go. Gap remains the same, 1/10 of a second. Mira Fuente nipping at the heels.
3 minutes left.
Got Cole Wilson in the 3 spot. He's about 2 seconds back, but we'll see what he can do to bring that gap down. 2:50 remaining. Brandon going 14.9. Bryant's fast lap of 14.6. Cole right now 15.0. 2:40 remaining, drivers. Oh, a little incident there between our top 2 cars. And the race continues on. BG up to the 3. 2:25 remaining. Brandon, Bryant, Brian, Cole, followed by Kevin, Tony, Roger, Jeff. BP out front, running clean. magenta, gray, and white being trailed by the yellow and blue. Oh, BP going a little wide. That puts Mirafuente to the top spot.
2 minutes left.
Meanwhile, Cole trying to pressure BG. They're making their way through the center switchbacks. Oh, a little collision there. 4:15 down, 1:45 left. A battle for the 3 spot, making its way to the rollers. Into the jelly roll once again. Minute 35 remains. Right now, Bryant 1.4 ahead of Brandon. Brandon this time by 3.5 ahead of that third place pack. That's BG versus Kevin versus Cole. A little trouble for Brian. That's going to allow Cole to take the 3rd spot. Kevin up to the 4. And now Tony right behind BG. A minute 10 remains. Cole Wilson going 14-9 that time around.
One minute left.
All right, you heard the man. We're 5 minutes into this one. This is our A-Main, a 17.5 buggy. And BP right there with your race leader. 45 seconds left. Yellow and blue versus the magenta, gray, white. That's the battle to watch right now. 35 seconds remain. Leaders down the back straight. 14-8 for BP that time around. Oh, catches a dot, but nice save. Getting on the brakes abruptly. 20 seconds left. Careful in the back straight, guys. Go inside. That's clear. 15 seconds. All right, 5 seconds left. Colfa spill. That's allowed Kevin by. Now let's see. Just a few corners to go.
Kevin Allen done.
Kevin Allen taking
Cole
that
Wilson
final
done.
podium spot.
Rice Cakes done. LT Gray done. Too Soon Jr. done. Goompa done.
All right,
Roger
that will
Seraphin
be
done.
a race here for
All
two-wheel
drivers are
drive.
finished.
Bryant,
BP
Brandon,
done.
and Kevin, your podium finishers in the A-Main event tonight. Rest order will be Cole, Brian, Tony, Roger, and Jeff. All right, next race up is going to be four-wheel drive.
The race is completed. Jovi Levin. Cole Wilson.
All right, so my marshals are going to be the remaining racers from the A-Main of two-wheel drive. Careful, back straight, back straight, back straight. And that is clear.
Cuidado. Use the Mojado.
BP. El Tigre. Goomba.
All right, everybody's checked in. I may need some turn marshals, though. I might need a little bit of help. All right, lineup's going to be Jovi on the 1, Cole 2, Brian 3, Brandon 4, and Tony 5. All right, this is our A-main of 13.5 four-wheeler. Grid is good. Drivers ready. We're going racing in less than 5. Here we go. Oh. BP getting a good start there, up to the 2. Meanwhile, Jovi, like he was shot out of a 1/10 scale cannon. All right, 25 seconds in. Yeah, Jovi going 14.5 and looking alive. Cole going 14.3. Way to be. And right now, he's in the 3. We got 40 seconds in. Jovi 14.3 of his own there. Brandon going 14.7. He is trying to hold off Cole and Bryant. Yeah, 55 seconds in, 4:05 remaining.
4 minutes left.
All right, Jovi, Cole, Bryant, Brandon, and Tony, your full running order. Right now, Jovi holding down a 3.5 second lead. Bryant, a little bit of trouble at the step off. Buck 15 down, 3:45 remains. Jovi, 2.9 ahead of Cole. Cole, 1.9 ahead of Brandon. Brandon, 2.2 ahead of Bryant. And Bryant, 1.7 ahead of Tony. Now 130 down, 3:30 to go, drivers. Jovi, 3.5 ahead of Cole this time around. Fast lap, got 14 threes from Jovi and Cole. Got 14.7 from BP, a 14.3 from Bryant, 15.1 from Tony. And that time by Cole Wilson with a 14.2. All right, folks, we're almost 2 minutes in. Jovi a 14.1 there.
3 minutes left.
So Jovi 4 seconds up on Cole. Cole 3.3 ahead of that battle. Not much of a battle there. Bryant making his way by. BP being nice. Yeah, 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. So Jovi 4.7 ahead of Cole. Cole 3.3 up on Bryant. Bryant 1.2 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 3.9 ahead of Tony. Yeah, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. I don't think you have to let him, Tony. Thank you. All right, 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. And Jovi looking for his opportunity here, being nice to Mr. Wilson.
2 minutes left.
There it is, making his way by. Yeah, $1.50 to go. And we got ourselves a battle for the 2 spot now. Cole versus Bryant. Just 0.2 of a second. Trouble for Cole there. Got a minute 35 remaining. Jovi, Bryant, Cole, Brandon, Tony, your full order. Got a minute 25 left. Minute 15 to go. Race leader makes his way down the back straight, driving that orange ride. Jovi holding down fast lap at a 14.164. Got Bryant a 14.175.
1 minute
Cole
left.
14.188. 55 seconds left. Forty seconds remain. Jovi 10 up on Bryant. Bryant 4.2 ahead of Cole. Cole 2 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 3 ahead of Tony. 30 seconds left. Jovi's last lap of 14.149. $20 seconds left, drivers. $15 seconds. 14.101 for Jovi there. Oh, living on the edge.
Jovi Levin done. Cole Wilson done. BP done. LT Gray done.
And
All
that
drivers are
will
finished.
be a race, drivers.
Goomba done.
Jovi Levin taking home the victory here. Bryant in the 2, Cole in the 3, followed by Brandon and Tony. All right, guys, it's been a good edition of Wednesday Night Racing. Thank you all for coming out. We'll be doing it again Friday. We'll be racing on Friday. Also, we'll be racing this Saturday. Don't forget, racing on Saturday starts at 5 p.m. All right.
The race is
Thank you
completed.
to our live stream viewers for watching.